table, but we have a special guest joining us to go around the table. Yesterday morning, when I was doing the entertainment news, around 20 minutes ago this time, so like 7:40-ish, 7:45-ish, Eric talked about this Ricky Williams University of Texas jersey he has that is signed with the certificate of authentication.
Yep.
And he received this as a gift 5 years ago from Alan Helfman from River Oaks Jeep Dodge.
Yeah, I bought a Dodge Ram truck, and he's like, Eric, come here. Come up here. And he just grabbed some stuff and gave it to me. And I'm like, okay. this is
very
weird.
nice. And so you had it for a long time. You never mounted it or anything.
No, because I always, I'm not a big Ricky Williams fan.
Because you didn't go to UT.
I didn't go to UT, and I wasn't a fan of his when he went to Miami, New Orleans, and all that. I just didn't. But he gave it to me, and I thought that was so nice of him. But I kept it, and then I'm like, I brought it up here for like a year. And then yesterday I saw it. I'm like, I just got to give this to somebody. And so many people reached out, DM'd me. Somebody even offered me Pappy.
A bottle of Pappy's bourbon.
Which is like my holy grail. I've always wanted to own one. But I'm like, no. Once I heard Lee's story, and Lee's here now.
Lee texted us about her dad, and then we got her on the phone, and she told this really heartfelt story. Everyone was so happy that Lee is the one that we chose for the jersey, and she's here to pick it up, and she'll tell you her story in person. Hi, Lee.
Hi, guys. How are you today?
Welcome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
The Rule of Nine Show with Eric. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. This is so exciting. Thank you, guys.
This is great. Now, for those that didn't hear your story yesterday, just real quick, little recap. Tell us why you wanted the Ricky Williams jersey.
My dad and I both went to UT. He was super excited when I was accepted there, and I'm not sure what his class was, but he'll be 75 this coming Christmas, and I graduated 2010. He's an attorney. I'm an artist. So we have totally different perspectives on life, but this was sort of our common ground. And we used to go to football games together. He would come into town and see me, and we would go to games, and that was like our big highlight. So anyway, he was diagnosed with macular degeneration. He is blind in one eye and going blind in the other. And being a working attorney, it's a big deal. So it's been a hard year. And I'm just so excited to give this to him. I called him last night, and he is thrilled. And at first he goes, "Oh, get me a 2XL." And I said, no, it's a signed jersey.
Not one to wear.
Yeah. He thought it was, and then he got really excited. I said, no, it's going to be framed, Dad. It's going to be awesome. So he was thrilled.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so exciting.
Thank you so much. This is so cool. Yeah.
That's yours.
It's nice and sealed for you. It has the certificate of authenticity in there.
And also, did your mom pass away?
My mom passed away this past December from heart disease.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
And your dad's birthday is December, so it's been a very rough time.
Yes, it's been a rough time. And I was listening to you guys on the way here, and I'm sorry about your parents as well. That is a hard situation, what you guys were talking about earlier. We went through the same thing. So.
Yeah, when someone's passing away.
It's a really hard decision.
Like the hospice and stuff at home, or do you want them not in the house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stepmom.
My mom was so resistant to hospice, and I understand why. You know, you really have to be careful where you go and make those arrangements. But she really was so resistant that I swear she chose to go on her own. She was like, this is not happening. I'm going in the hospital. That's it. And it was like very sudden once it happened, but it was like a long time approaching that. So yeah, it's a hard situation, but yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoy that.
Thank you. This is so cool.
If you put in a frame and get some photos of Ricky in there.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
You could probably
off the air, I'll give you a scoop. My husband likes to do that kind of stuff, and he has a good source. It's pretty reasonable to get things framed like that.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it.
I bet you could even get like a Ricky Williams autographed photo.
Yeah.
And put that in
like
there
a little
as well.
plaque on the bottom or something.
Yeah, put it on there. You can make it really.
Why don't you call
cool.
Alan Helfman and see if he has one of those?
Yeah, Alan's got that. Come on.
Alan and Blake.
And I put that out there. I told my sales, I'm like, hey guys, Helfman Dodge, they should. He's got lots of dealerships. They should be on. He does TV commercials.
Right. Yeah. We love our Dodge too. My dad has a Dodge Ram, so it worked out perfectly.
So
no joke.
He needs to be doing the sponsor. I said he should at least sponsor something every week. He brings some of the memorabilia because he's got. I'm telling you, like a room this big full of some cool stuff he gives to charities and stuff throughout the year.
Alan and his son Blake, they could come in
Blake's
here and
a good
box
dude.
you for a radio commercial.
Oh yeah, they do that boxing with what's her name? Beverly?
Oh, Georgia Provost.
Georgia.
I never knew who Georgia Provost was, but I know her through the Helfman Jeep commercials.
He's always in the commercials. So
all right, so let's get to this question about the toilet in China. What is happening when you run out of toilet paper?
This is weird. So basically, if you use their public bathroom in some places, it's going viral. This video. You can't get the toilet paper unless you go on your phone and watch.
You're talking about in a public place.
Yeah, public place.
Okay.
You have to scan this code that's in the bathroom.
Okay.
And it'll play a commercial. You have to watch the commercial, and then the toilet paper is dispensed.
Oh no!
Shut up.
This is the future, guys. This is going to suck. You can't even wipe your butt.
So you have to watch an ad, pretty much, before you
So you have to make sure you have a phone with you at all times when you're visiting a restroom in China.
I always
Is this happening all over China
This is
now?
like 4 years ago in China, so this stuff is probably happening faster than we think.
How much toilet paper you get per ad?
It doesn't say.
Is it the
Like, I
whole
don't want
roll
somebody
gets
to
About
see
released?
me.
6 squares.
There better be a bidet.
Yeah, so you need the bidet. Once again, more
Or
proof.
eat more fiber, guys.
Ew. Okay, let's not go, super hard there, but
Yeah, think about
that.
I mean, think about how bad it gets with commercials nowadays of anything.
that's crazy.
Like anything you watch now.
Yeah, I have to listen to producer Eric before I listen to anything on the Rule and Ryan show with their podcast.
Yeah, baby.
Well, the question is, what are we willing to pay for? I mean, Lee obviously is one of our listeners who can chime in live instead of on text. What are you willing to pay for? There are airlines that will charge you to use their lavatories, right? And overseas.
When I was in
budget
France,
airlines.
I had to go really bad, and you had to pay for the toilet.
Right. What are we willing to pay for?
Pay for the toilet. I don't have any coins. I just want to use the toilet.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, so if you're over there.
Yeah, in Germany, they had public restrooms where you could actually do Apple Pay on the outside
Yeah,
of
they're
it.
making you pay for that
It was
stuff.
so high tech.
What about
It
in
was
Emily
clean.
in Paris, guys? The second season of Emily in Paris. No, I'm sorry. It was the first season of Emily in Paris. If you've never seen that on Netflix, she goes to France from Chicago to work with this French PR company that the Chicago office just bought. So she's the American representative, and she's on FaceTime with her boss in Chicago. And there's a man that comes up behind her in French and says something like, and she's like, oh, sorry, like she thought he was in his way. And then the boss goes, Emily, that man behind you is urinating. And it's some kind of a public urinal that looks like a trash box. Looks like a trash dumpster.
Have you seen that, Lee?
No, I have not. I've seen the troughs, but
Yeah, they have those things it's like almost like a carousel of these urinals, and guys go up there and you
They
just,
lean up against it
in the public.
and they're publicly going.
They
You
had
can't
these in
see anything.
I don't know what
Amsterdam in front of the clubs, and I thought it was a great idea because it keeps people from tinkling up against buildings.
But did you
alleys.
pay for it, or was
no,
it free? It was free.
for those ones that he's talking about with the little carousel, it might be 6 feet in diameter.
Can you see their face?
Yes, you see the feet and the legs. So I am looking at you, and you can see my legs while I'm tinkling in the middle of not in the middle of the street, but on the sidewalk right there.
At least
and
put
this
it
is
up.
all over the place.
I don't want to look at anybody.
Right. But I mean, it's still. It's like, what are you gonna do?
I mean, let's
it's
think
either
about this.
piss on the
We have all been
tinkle
to
on
an
the building.
Astros game, and you know that smell walking around Daikin Park.
Yeah.
It is the smell of people who have used the street as their toilet. And I'm like, what is up? So if we had those urinal stations for all these people.
Are we one of the only countries that someone said Guatemala and Mexico you have to pay to use public restrooms?
Yeah, there's one.
Freddie, is that true? Freddie's in there. Yeah,
Puerto
Freddie's
Vallarta?
Freddie's saying yes, he does social media stuff.
I think public restrooms generally, in some way, ask for some type of tiny fee. But who has a pesos on them?
That's what I'm saying. I don't carry.
Insane.
I mean,
Cash.
I've in my travels, I've not seen
about Greece?
in Greece when I was there this last time. I did not see anywhere where it wasn't free to go to the restroom. You would feel bad if you had to go to the restroom and you'd maybe buy a bottle of water or something just for the courtesy,
right?
But it wasn't like a pay for pee situation.
Wow, they make fun of us
Pay for
about
pee
how we
situation.
tip people at restaurants. They think that's absurd. I think that's weird that you're charging people to use a bathroom.
Well, dumb question. They're charging people to use a bathroom, but are they having individual, how we have, say you go to the gas station to use the bathroom. Is that where you're paying to get into the bathrooms in the gas station? Or do they just have actual buildings where they are bathrooms?
What is it on the seawall, Eric?
You know what I mean? That's
on the
what I'm
seawall,
kinda
don't they have
confused.
that,
Is it
that changing station bathroom
that
stainless
I
steel
could
thing? Is that
understand.
for pay?
You pay for that?
That's
or is
what-
it free?
that's what I'm talking about.
I think that's free. Okay,
What
so
I've
they have
seen,
individual.
Yes, they're completely separate public bathrooms that you go walk up to. It's not attached to anything, and you just
There's
give.
own individual
You
buildings.
either-
Somebody's got to clean those.
In
so
Germany,
they need a fee
Yeah.
They're
to help pay the maintenance of it.
automatic, but in Mexico, there's a little lady or a dude sitting in front there collecting as you go, and then they
Really?
also give you the squares of toilet paper. So you
Oh,
give them the
give
money.
the squares?
They have them pre stacked up.
Are they single ply? That is not okay.
I'm sure
That
they
is not
are.
okay.
Yeah, pre-stacked, and they give you your
When I
little
use my
stack,
baby wipes.
and then you go in and do your business, and then of course you can buy some chicle on the way out.
Listen,
I'm just going to get a tortilla
culture.
and use that.
Gross.
Ew, Eric.
Nice
Oh,
and
God,
warm.
just go do.
I'm
Feel
not
good.
gonna
Listen,
do
and
the same.
it's not a secret that in America we need to raise up our public bathroom game. We've complained for years about office restrooms and how random they
At least it's
are, like
free.
these metal partitions that have gaps in them, and it's just not privacy. It's called a water closet for a reason overseas. It's the WC, the water closet. You are legit in a closet and you feel confined and private versus here we all are.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why Buc-ee's is so great.
Because people know they're going to go to a clean bathroom and it's
Safe.
spacious
Yeah.
and private and
Like the bathrooms, American Airlines, I believe that's what it's called in Dallas, where the Mavericks play.
Okay,
They have
American
water
Airlines
closets
Arena.
in there, so you feel comfortable. You don't have to
would
worry
pay for that.
instead of having those bathrooms like here where there's a big
Yeah, the
crack and
crack
you can
in
see the
the-
person.
You don't
Metal
like that?
partition. Terrible.
Well, you're not a voyeur for that.
It used to be a trough, man.
Oh, yeah,
Over
a trough.
at the Astrodome, it was a trough.
There are
Wrigley
too
Field
many,
still does.
especially for women. Sam, I maybe you'd agree with
When you're
this.
wearing
Lee,
your
you tell me.
romper.
I feel like there are so many women that have probably never talked about this, but how many times have you walked into a public restroom and you just walked out? You're like, I can't go in here.
Yes.
I can't go in here.
And I would pay for an upgrade. Like, I
Totally.
think public restrooms should be available without pay. But if there was one next to it that was a luxury water closet, I would pay the $5 to
Yes.
use it with the luxury toilet paper.
Maybe somebody should do that. Instead of vending machine companies, they need
Clean
Seriously,
bathroom.
good
Bathrooms.
business. Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys would just go anywhere as
Yeah.
proven downtown.
Yep.
All right, coming up next, we're going to do Rate Your Secret. You asked for it. We're bringing it to you. The other day we were talking about, well, we have so many segments that we can't keep track of, and we try and sprinkle them in here and there to give them a little variety. So I said, bring back Rate Your Secret. I didn't know we had to bring it back. I felt like we did it not too long
I
ago,
feel like we do it like once a month.
but we'll do
I
it
feel like we haven't
again
done it in a long time.
It's been a while. Maybe the summertime we took it off because we took
because everyone else was taking it
Yeah.
off.
Right.
833-390-KRBE is our phone number. If there's a big secret you're holding on to, then nobody knows about it. We're going to just rate it. You might think it's a 10, and we're going to ease your conscience. It's like, that's actually just a 3. Don't torture yourself. Or you're telling us something you think is a 2, and we're like, that's like a 20.
So bring it. You got to bring it right now. Call us with your secrets.
833-390-KRBE. It's the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric on KRBE. To see if that's okay. We're going to rate your dirty little secret. Maybe it's not so little and maybe it's not so dirty. That's what we're going to find out with your calls. So let's remember, we're not supposed to have our judgy pants on, guys.
Okay.
We're just going to rate
Well, one
how
judge
bad
isn't
we
here,
think
so-
it is. So, yeah.
It won't be as judgy.
Jesse, you're up first. Good morning. Welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Morning. What you got?
So I'm a college student, and in one of my courses, there is a boy I have a crush on, but he does have a girlfriend in the class, and so I would never consider it. But the other night, I was swiping on a dating app, and he was on there.
Like still active? Like how can you tell there's been activity? Because some people, maybe they were on the apps and they haven't taken their profile down. I don't know. I'm trying to
This
get
app, you have to be active for like a week.
Oh,
If you're not active for a week, it takes you down. Yeah, and he was under the short-term fun section.
Oh, short-term fun section. There's a short-term fun section?
what side is this? This is
Wow.
That's the hit it and quit it
Did you
section.
swipe to the right? Because it was like, yes, please.
No, I took a picture of it.
I don't blame you. I would have done that.
And so, but you don't know the girl of the boy you're crushing on to let her know. You're just holding on to the fact that you know he's on a dating app, very much looking like he's cheating on her. Do you know how long they've dated?
No, I have no idea. I just have class with them twice a week.
Now you have a crush on him. Does he do you guys talk at all, or is it a crush from afar, or like you talk?
This is just from afar, and the classroom is small. It's only about 20 students. So, I mean, you kind of overhear things, and they come in together every like, it's an evening class. They come in together every night. He opens the door for her. Like, he's holding her hand when they leave. They drive home together, and so, yeah, they seem pretty connected. And so I think he's handsome, but I would never speak to him because he has a partner.
Right.
But
You're
then I
respectful.
saw him.
Wow.
Well, how do we rate Jesse's secret?
She could blow
knows
that up.
this guy
Yeah.
she's crushing on is cheating on his girlfriend
And
because
if
she found him on an app.
If she blew it up, then he'd be single. But then you don't want to be with a guy like that if he's doing
'Cause he's
that.
a cheater.
No.
You don't want him.
Yeah, no, I don't like him anymore.
Yeah. Now that you know he's on that app, you're like,
Have you tried to find him on social media?
Yes, I have, and it's a picture of her and him like together. It's a picture of them
Oh my gosh.
for his profile picture.
Does he have a twin?
There's no way, Eric.
No.
It sounds like, did you do your proper social media stalking?
Of course, you have to stalk from all angles
Okay.
to make sure this
Before?
is
Yeah.
official.
For sure.
Absolutely, girl. I get
And
it.
for those just tuning in, Jessie is telling us about a college classmate she's crushing on who has a girlfriend, but she recently found him on a dating app. And to be on the dating app, you have to have been active within a week.
Now,
So we know then if he's all about this girl, he's not really, because it's this
what would you rate it?
quickie section of the app. How would we rate this? Let's
It's hard
see.
because for her, it's like, I mean,
Who cares?
yeah, who cares? But
right.
for the other girl-
But for the other
For her
girl,
and
pretty
him.
big
if I was
secret.
the other girl, I would want to know.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
but then
know
you
to
got to
know.
put your.
Then you're the messenger, and you get shot.
You're just trying to get
Yeah.
through school. You know, you're
Maybe-
just trying to get through college and stuff.
Maybe just send the screenshot in an email to your girlfriend.
What do we do? What do we do? Because we're not really. She's not here for group therapy. We just need to rate the secret. So like
Absolutely.
7, 6, 8,
6.
I was gonna give it a 5.
a 5 because she's not. It's not affecting
Because
her.
yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll say 7.
For her, it's a
7.
5. I was going to go 7 or 8
Yes.
because of the fact of what it is.
Right,
she has
it's
those-
messy.
This guy's a
Skin in the
cheater,
game.
and only you know, Jesse. Okay, let us know if anything happens from this that you find out about. Okay, Jesse.
Thank you so much, and I love your show. I listen every morning.
Thank you
so much.
Yeah, just stay away from him though. Even if he gets single,
Absolutely.
he's a dog.
Sounds good.
Unless you're just looking to have a one night fun.
Yeah, he's in the section he wants to be in.
You're in college.
All right, Ahmad, you're going to have to tell Maria to hold on because I want to make sure Leanne doesn't hang up. Okay, Leanne is next for Rate Your Secret. Hi, Leanne. Please turn your radio down because you're live on the Rule and Ryan Show there. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So tell us what the big secret is, and we're going to rate how serious it is or maybe not so serious from 1 to 10.
So in 2008, I got knocked up by somebody that was not really a good fella and had his baby and didn't tell him or anyone about it. Kind of cut myself for 9 months and I gave him up for adoption and went about my life.
Wow, never
What?
told
Your
him.
own family didn't know you were pregnant?
No,
Wow, wait,
Hold on.
how'd you pull this off?
How did you
She said
hide
she kept to
a
herself.
whole pregnancy?
Oh,
I
did
mean, I
you,
know a lot of people
move?
can be like wearing baggy clothes or maybe they don't show, but what did you do to hide this whole pregnancy and adoption?
I just stayed to myself. It was probably obvious to people who saw me at the gas station or something,
Sure.
but I'm not close to my family, so
Oh.
I didn't need to disclose.
Got it.
Wow.
So wow.
Did you have the adoption ready to go? Like you had found a family that was with you through the process, or you had the baby and said, this agency's going to take this baby and you don't know what happened to the baby?
Correct. Second one.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
How long ago was that, Leanne?
2008?
Yeah.
Okay.
2008. So
That's-
the little boy is probably near the age where he's very curious about his mother and father.
Do you know where he ended
And
up?
I hear Sugarland, but I didn't get a lot of details.
Ooh, this
Now,
is way over
do you,
a 10.
Do you worry about 23andMe and those type of things? And I'm not saying for you finding you. I'm saying they find the father
I
that
haven't-
Yeah.
has no idea.
Right.
I haven't put my DNA into any of those systems,
But what if he has?
but then I guess one day
He's gonna
I'm not
find
so
out.
sure about that part yet.
Wow,
Yeah, because-
I look
Leanne.
forward
he don't
to
know.
it. And honestly, I have a little box that every birthday I put a little card in there for him, little mementos over the years that if one day he finds me, then I'll have that for him. But
Man.
Oh, my
This is a 10
God.
because
Wow.
it's a big secret.
how
That
bad
is
was
huge.
how bad was the guy that you wouldn't tell him, give him a chance to want to keep the baby? Was he that bad of a
From
person?
what I hear, he's still in prison.
Okay.
Oh, still in prison.
Did you say how old you were when you got pregnant?
24.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
I was
for
just
those
curious.
just
if it
tuning in,
was-
Leanne's big secret is that she, in 2008, got, quote, knocked up, her words, by a guy she did not want to have a baby with.
Were you with
Carried
him,
that
though?
whole baby to term and gave it up for adoption. Never told him she's pregnant, never told her family.
Were you dating him?
Or was it a one-night stand?
Or was it like a one night stand?
We hooked up 5 or 6, 10 times.
5 or 6
6 or 10 times. I'll tell you.
6,
That's
7.
math there. 6, 7, 6, 7.
5 or 6, 10
was around
times.
for a
All right,
while.
that's over
That's
a
a 10. What do you guys? I say 10.
That's more than 10, but that's
Yeah.
the meter's gone all the way and almost broken on that one.
I have so many thoughts. It's
Wow.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
And this child is
She's-
somewhere in our area.
a strong woman
Wow.
for doing that. Going
And
through
the-
pregnancy by herself,
Totally.
hiding it,
Totally.
and then knowing that this is the best option for that child.
And not
And the
knowing.
box that she's
Wow.
building for maybe the
Yes.
possibility
Yes.
the child finds her one
And
day.
Gosh.
if you have a family that's with you through the whole event, and then you give it the baby to them, you kind of know where that baby is.
Right.
Like she does
Doesn't
not
know.
know.
She
They
just
don't
knows
tell you.
the location. So everybody says over 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh,
Sure.
yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's huge.
I mean, it's the thing that really takes
guy's
over the
in
top
prison
even
now, so-
more is that which part do you pick? The part that she didn't tell the dad there's a child even coming? The part that she just went through the whole thing alone? The
Right.
part that she just gave it away and it wasn't like to Eric's point, like, oh, we're a loving couple that's been struggling with infertility. We're so happy you're giving us this gift. You don't know. You don't know. It was like blind, like, okay, there it is. Have it. We can't do it.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, I don't even know where to go next, but I guess we'll just go with Maria and
Yeah, do one.
Gerardo
We have time for
hanging out.
one quick one.
Is it quick? Are
We'll
any of
see.
them quick?
We'll see.
Number 3?
Okay,
Number
Eric's-
3.
All right,
Ahmad's
we're going
sister.
number 3. Ahmad is saying go to number 3. Hi, Maria. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
We're
Great.
good. It's
Hi.
called Rate
Little
Your
shocked.
Secret. For those that are
Yeah.
tuning in, you tell us a secret you're holding on to. We're going to rate it from 1 to 10. 1 being not so bad, 10 being whoa. What's your secret?
It's more of a deep, dark secret that I want to do, and I haven't completed it yet, but it will happen in a year's time.
Oh.
I want to put a pair of Depends on and walk into H-E-B or Kroger in the can aisle, and I would like just to let loose in public
What?
with nobody knowing.
What are you saying? What?
And
Oh, I
we
see.
have a mental block. We have a mental block before, we turn of a certain age and, we lose our mind and we don't know we're doing it. We have a hard time in the public restroom and there's nobody looking at me.
Uh-huh.
I want to look at somebody
I do
I wanna-
that.
and do it and just
You better just
That's
be
what-
looking at somebody while you're going to the bathroom in your pants, and they don't know you're going to the bathroom in your pants because you're
Yeah,
wearing
I-
Depends.
Number 1 or
I
number
wanna
2?
Do we have to get
No,
details?
whatever,
Why?
just before I
What?
lose my mind and not know that I'm doing
I
it.
think you might have lost your
Why,
mind.
why do you want to do this because you want to know what it's going to feel like when you are
I
in
want to
your
know.
elder years and
I
you
want to
can't
know
control
people's
this?
reactions. I want to know what my reaction is going to be. I want to know.
But there
I
won't
wanna
be a
know what it
reaction from the
feels
people
like.
around you because they won't know what you're doing.
Unless you
Only
make
you
it very
know.
obnoxious.
Also,
what if it's
pretty
a...
sure they will eventually.
Oh gosh, girl, you
Yeah.
have got some
Yeah.
kind
That
of.
is the weirdest secret.
Because what if it's a hot stinking growler?
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
everyone...
saying.
Kev.
Kevin is
Hey,
right.
Ryan's not here, so I had to say it.
No, it's
I'll smell you later, guys.
okay. Well, you let
That
us
is-
know when you achieve that goal.
I don't
Maybe
even-
I don't want to be around
I'm
you.
so disgusted.
That secret's a 10 because
like
I
take
would
your
not tell
baby
anybody.
and just hold it and make eye contact with people. They do it all the time. I don't know
I
why
know.
you have to physically do that. That's disgusting.
That's weird.
That is just no.
That's a 10.
Take your judgy pants off, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to give it a
No.
rating.
Jeez, Sam. That's
I'm
so-
judging hard.
That's so wrong.
wow.
She just wants to know what it's like to do that. But why the grocery store?
That is
Very
just
specifically
disturbing.
about where
In the
she wants
can
to
aisle.
be in the grocery store.
Yeah,
when
so
she
next
does this.
time you're in a Kroger or H-E-B and some strange lady is looking at you with that
the can
weird look
aisle.
in the can
Yes.
aisle.
Ew, it's
Might be her.
With a weird smirk and a, oh.
That's her.
You know what, Kevin?
I'm so mad we took that call.
That's a mom's
Ahmad
fault.
was all
Normally
like,
I
we-
don't care, but Ahmad, I'm like really mad. And I feel like I don't normally
had
get
other
mad.
people- you had
I
other
don't know.
secrets.
I'm so mad about this.
Oh,
Like
poor
you're
lady.
just so disgusted
Oh.
that she wants to bamboozle you in the grocery store while she goes.
Yes, don't. She's
It's
gonna.
like-
I feel like she's gonna be the one to find me too. You know what I mean? Like out of everybody on the show, she's gonna find me.
I hope she does it
and
next
does
to you.
this.
Just to
So
teach ya.
let's get this straight. If Sam had run into this woman in the can aisle at the grocery store, and then in 2012 ran into me with an 18-month-old and a newborn, not putting my shopping cart away, she would just lose her
Yeah, she
marbles.
I would absolutely lose my marbles. I'm
Yeah.
like postpartum, so I feel like the rage in me is like still coming out, like the hormones.
That
And for
rage.
some reason, that just like irked my boxes.
that was weird.
Okay.
Woo, okay.
I feel like Eric's gonna
Cleanse
go
the
do that
palate on
now.
this.
I know. It's like
Yeah, how are you gonna cleanse the palate on that one?
Yeah, what story you got of that?
I mean, I have a story that is real benign.
Okay.
That we can cleanse the palate with.
Okay.
Because I feel like Survivor's been on long enough now, 25 years.
Oh, man.
For at least the majority of people listening to our show, they know what it is. If not, they were a fan of the show. But the Emmys are coming up, and Survivor has a pretty big feat that they've accomplished.
50 seasons?
Wow.
Is it 50?
Yeah, they did 2 a year. They used to.
Okay, we'll cleanse your palate next.
Please.
In Scoop on KRBE.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Wake up. It's KRBE and more of the Rula and Ryan Show with Aaron.
All right, we have a lot going on today in entertainment news. The Emmys are going to happen this Sunday. Nate Bargatze is the host of that. Survivor has been on for so long. It is 25 years of Survivor.
And they do it twice, so it's 50 seasons or so.
There is somebody listening right now, Eric, who's like, oh my God, I just can't wait to find out who wins that money this season.
I haven't seen that show in 23 years.
I jumped off that train in the second season, man.
Yeah, the first 2 seasons, Boston Rob or something like that. Boston
No, the
Bob.
third one. He was the third. Anyway, we'll talk about it in Scoop because they have a giant mountain they have climbed. No pun intended. And we'll talk about what they're doing at the Emmys after Teddy Swims Lose Control on KRBE.
Something's got a hold on me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me. Trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real full moon black magic when it takes two. Problematic. Problem is when I'm with you, I'm an addict. And I need some relief. My skin in your teeth. Can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Celebrity Scoop on the Rula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Arandas, and the Emmys are happening on Sunday night. Nate Bargatze is the host, and the Emmys over the years, look, there are a lot of categories, y'all. If you go to Emmys.com, I think it's like 60 categories or something,
I like
maybe
Emmys,
more than that.
though, because it's mostly shows that we all watch, from streaming to it's just great stuff. Movies, I feel Oscars, like 90% of them are like art films or things we don't watch.
Oh, yeah, things you never heard of that already got nominated.
you're
They're
like,
not even
what?
out yet. I'm like, well, how's that possible?
Yeah, movie's not even out in Houston yet,
Right.
and it's already nominated.
So here's the interesting connection and crossover between something that's a huge hit on streaming versus something that's been solid for 25 years. CBS has been airing Survivor for 25 years. And in 2000, when this hit CBS, it took America by storm. Like, we could not get a grip.
It was
America
awesome.
could not get a grip. We were like, what is happening? Y'all, this is before DVRs. I was doing radio in Philadelphia where one of the Survivor contestants was from. Debbie Marcus, Eric.
Yep, Debbie.
Debbie Marcus tortured the radio industry. Debbie Marcus was the CBS representative that controlled the Survivor reality show interviews. And she controlled all the interviews for all their TV shows.
I had to kiss her butt so many times.
That Debbie Marcus, I will never forget her. I never even saw her. If she walked into this room, I'd never know her.
I'm Facebook
but the
friends
amount
now.
of butt kissing we had to do between emails to be like, hey, Debbie, what do you think maybe Gervais can come onto our show after now that he's eliminated? Maybe we can have him? Because America watched TV differently 25 years ago. 25 years ago. Wow, that's what she looks like, Eric?
Yep, that's Debbie Marcus.
Eric just showed me a picture of her. I would have never guessed that. I thought she was like a Paula Deen looking like lady.
No, she's pretty.
I thought she was like
she's
Paula
pretty.
Deen.
She's a New
Wow,
Yorker.
she's like a younger lady. Anyway, okay, so.
A younger lady.
She's not Paula Deen.
Right.
You
She's
know?
from Brooklyn.
Right.
Okay, so 25 years ago when we were all obsessed and we all watched TV still at the same time, I did not have a DVR. I was living in a hotel because I just gotten my job in Philly, so there was absolutely not even a VCR. I had to legit be in my hotel room at 7:59 p.m. for 8 o'clock Survivor because we are going to talk about it tomorrow, and that is all we want to talk about. We talked about it like every hour.
And Sam, this is before we knew about reality TV.
Yes,
But
it was
they-
the first reality
This is like
series.
a reality.
They filmed the whole thing, and then they showed us what they edited. So they knew they were going to make the villain, Richard Hatch,
the winner.
The winner. They knew he was the winner, so they made him.
And they made him the villain.
Like, we're like, there's no way he's going to
Oh,
win.
got it.
You know what I'm saying? They could have made him super likable. Maybe
Yeah.
Richard Hatch, who was the first Survivor winner, could have been like, oh my God, America's favorite guy. He fishes and he feeds the tribe.
But he
and we love
backstabbed
him.
people, and then they made sure to highlight that they were smart.
Villainized him because he was a villain, and America was ticked off. We were so gut punched that Richard Hatch was the $1 million Survivor winner. And can we talk about inflation, please? It's still $1 million 50 seasons later.
Yeah, they should jack that up.
Didn't they
to
jack
$2
it up to
million.
two now? With the taxes and all that. Plus, Richard Hatch went to jail for not paying taxes on his
Yeah.
$1 million winning.
And he did a radio show in Boston.
Yes, he did.
Back then, they'd give reality shows a morning show.
So here's the crisscross of what's happening at the Emmys. By the way, reality television now has taken us by storm. It's every streaming. I mean, Love is Blind and Married at First Sight.
Did you do your stat here? I want Sam to talk about something I told her to watch. And she's loving it.
White Lotus.
No.
It's a reality show.
So the White Lotus creator, Mike White, competed on the 37th season of Survivor. For those that don't know, it was called David versus Goliath that season. It was 2018. He was second place. His experience on Survivor gave him the inspiration for the White Lotus. And he has actually cast former Survivor contestants and cameos in his series.
Yeah, he's still friends with a lot of them. It's
Yes.
pretty cool.
And he's going back again. He's going to be back on Survivor because of his love for the show and all that. Survivor has logged the most, over 450 million viewing hours in 50 seasons. Well, the 50th season hasn't happened yet, but 450 million. Oh, what's second? White Lotus. So isn't that funny, the crossover crisscross? What do you want Sam to talk about?
There's this reality show, the Nader sisters. Is
Yeah,
it's on Hulu, right?
Love Thy Nader, which is about four sisters moving to New York. I was just reading up about it. It's
They're from
funny.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana, right?
Yes. The article says almost feels like watching Coco Melon with the bold glamour TikTok filter on.
Really?
That does not sound great at all. That doesn't
But did you
paint
like
this
it?
a good picture.
How'd you watch
I
it?
watched
Was it
one
Hulu?
episode on Hulu, and I think I'm obsessed. It's very
'Cause
Kardashian
The blonde,
vibes.
the oldest one is like I guess she's a supermodel. I
Supermodel
never
or
seen her
something,
before.
and
until-
it's like the first episode is so messy, and
Where
you
is it,
just get
Netflix?
hooked. It's on Hulu.
Oh,
so I
sorry.
watch it
I'm
Disney
not even
Plus and then
listening.
go through Hulu.
I'm just
That's
trying to
okay.
visualize, and I'm not even listening to your details. You said Hulu already, didn't you? Okay, yes. And that's
Yeah.
one I don't go to a lot. So Hulu, Love Thy Nader,
Love Thy
Nader.
Nader. Yes,
There
yes.
are four sisters from Baton Rouge
Yes,
who
that
have
live
moved
in
to New York
York.
City.
Yes, they
parents
were
are
very,
young.
very conservative, like super conservative girls. And
30s,
now,
20s, teens, 40s, 50s.
I
How
think
old are
the
they?
oldest one is maybe third.
They're probably
no,
all
I
2
think
years
they-
apart.
I think they're like, I think they're 28, 26, 24,
I'm 22.
and 22. And the parents are like 50.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's amazing.
So they're, I feel
the
like.
dad's kind of creeper. Like
You think so?
I don't know.
know.
Just from the trailer, I've never.
You told me about it, Eric, and I watched one episode last night, and I was like, "Oh man, it's good."
I might watch that one.
It's. It makes me want to have like a bunch of sisters. Really, you probably would love it to see if the sisters, like, if you have the same kind of
I'm gonna do it
chemistry and vibe with the sisters. Except for they're super glamorous. Not saying your sisters are not glamorous.
No, but we're not
these
like
are
You don't care
Kardashian
about
out.
like putting all that.
These are
Yeah.
Kardashian like sisters.
They won't leave the house unless they're all dolled up.
They're like
Contour makeup.
Yes.
On the daily, right?
Yes,
That's
like,
how
they're
I
just,
know.
like, beautifully
that's how I
perfect
know where
girls.
your level is on your glow up.
Yeah.
Do you leave your house without contour makeup, or can you not leave your house unless you have the contour makeup? because that's a whole different thing. Now, usually we'll do news brought to you by Tackus Fiber. You just need to know the Astros won last night. Yes,
they held
3-2.
on. Ninth inning Diaz.
Yanier Diaz's ninth inning homer. And is it the world's largest? The longest bar in Texas. No, not the world's. It's the longest bar in Texas. Officially open. Kirby Ice House, which they have a lot of locations, has officially opened the largest location. This is at 1421 North Loop West. And the bar is 146 feet long. But what's more impressive to me is that it has 400 parking spaces.
Yeah, I know that's nice. I want to see what's behind the bar. Like all draft beers behind it.
A lot.
146
awesome.
feet. How many bartenders do you need on the daily to service the full bar?
You need what, 6?
10?
I don't know.
8?
Right.
Kirby Ice
we
House,
should go
Texas.
count. We should go over there today and do research.
Tuesday free. After the show, we have to go do research. Oh, darn.
I love it.
We have to go drink. Oh,
And
my
then we'll
God.
just Uber home.
Let's go
Perfect.
do that. If you missed what happened on Roses today, well, this is the story of a couple who's been married over 20 years and they're empty nesters. And he's gone back to the office when he let go of his leasing office space in COVID.
And someone just said, Rilla's brain works too well to like that show.
Oh, the Nader show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Faded.
That's what you get,
It's
Sam.
a funny show.
Sam, that's what you get for saying I was weird when I was 8 years old and I missed my mom so much that I'd smell her pillow.
Yep. It all comes back.
Heartless.
Karma.
You weird. Heartless robot. Okay, you'll hear what happened on Roses next on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
Goodbye, Rula.